In this video, we're going to look at French verbs. We're looking at the regular ER verbs in the present tense. The present tense is the use of the verb when you say things like I do, I eat, I run, I am running, I am eating, I am doing sport, etc. It's things that happen in the present time or on a general basis. ER verbs are some of the most common types of verbs in French. So understanding how they work is really, really important. We're going to use the verb danser, which means to dance, as it's quite similar to the English for pronunciation. How do we conjugate regular ER verbs in the present tense? First, we choose the appropriate subject pronoun for the person doing the verb. Then we find the infinitive of the verb. This is the form of the verb when you look it up in a dictionary. Thirdly, you chop off the ER from the infinitive to leave you with the stem. And then you add the appropriate ending for the person who is doing the verb to the end of the verb. So, je means I. This would be the subject pronoun, the person doing the verb. Danser is what you find if you look up dance in the dictionary. Now, this is the verb, but it would also give you the noun as well. So make sure you choose the right one. Danser is to dance. Chop off the ER, and then you're left with the stem. This is what we're going to add the ending to in part 4. Je danse is I dance. We can see that je is the I, danse, D-A-N-S, is the stem, and the E is added because that's the ending for I in the present tense. We'll look at the whole process in a bit more detail now. Firstly, the subject pronouns. These are the people that are doing the verb. Instead of using names, these are words like I, you, he, she, etc. The singular forms first. Je is I. The J apostrophe would be used if the verb begins with a noun. Tu is you in the singular form. Il, elle, on is he, she, and we. You'd use on in an informal way when talking about we. Nous is we as well, but that's slightly more formal. Vous is you in the formal sense, but also plural as well. So if you're talking to more than one person directly. And il and elle mean they. You would use il if the group is all males or is a mixed group. And you would use elle if the group is only made up of females. Some important notes. Again, vous is the formal way of saying you in French, as well as the way to say you when addressing a group of people. It is possible to say on with the third person singular form of the verb, to say we in a more informal way as well. Let's look at the verb danser in its full form. Je danse, I dance. Tu danses, you dance. Il, elle danse, he or she dances. Nous dansons, we dance. Vous dansez, you dance, plural. Il, elle danse, they dance. Notice how a lot of the endings sound the same, but in actual fact, they are spelt differently. An easy way to remember these 6 endings, if you know the subject pronouns, is E-E-S-E, O-N-S-E-Z-E-N-T. E-E-S-E, O-N-S-E-Z-E-N-T. When you look up verbs in verb tables, they will always appear in this order. Remember that vous is the you plural way of saying you, as well as the formal way of saying you, and on can be used with the third person singular to refer to we in a more informal way. The great thing about this rule is that you can apply it to many, many other verbs as well. As I said earlier, ER verbs, regular ER verbs, are the most common types of verbs in French. So understanding how they work is really, really important. These 8 verbs all follow the same pattern as danser. Chanter, to sing. Détester, to hate. Jouer, to play. Dépenser, to spend money. Passer, to spend time. Chercher, to search or to look for. Regarder, to watch. And écouter, to listen. The process for applying to danser, you can apply to any of those 8 verbs, and it works exactly the same way. Here we see them again. The singular forms first. Je danse, I dance. Tu danses, you dance. Il, elle danse, he or she dances. The plural forms, nous dansons, we dance. Vous dansez, you formal dance or you plural dance. Il, elle danse, they dance. Je danse, tu danses, il, elle danse. Nous dansons, vous dansez, il, elle danse. Remember the endings E, ESE, ONS, EZ, ENT. And remember as well, the multiplier effect. Whatever you're doing to danse, you can do to these other 8 verbs as well, and they will conjugate in exactly the same way. Now let's try this challenge. Pause the video and translate the first 5 into English and the second 5 into French. Play the video and then correct your answers as you go through. Tick them if you get them right and correct any mistakes you make to hopefully help understand your errors. Remember, you can rewind, you can pause and listen to the video again at any time. Numéro 1. Il joue, he plays. Numéro 2. Nous passons, we spend. And remember, passer is used for spending time. Numéro 3. Vous chantez. You sing. Remember, it's the plural form of you. Numéro 4. Elle regarde. She watches. Numéro 5. J'écoute. I listen or I'm listening. Numéro 6. You spend as in money. Tu dépenses. Numéro 7. They sing. Ils chantent. Notice it's the masculine form or the mixed group form, so it's ILS. Ils chantent. Numéro 8. I hate. Je déteste. Numéro 9. She looks for. Elle cherche. Numéro 10. We spend as in time. Nous passons. How did you get on? Did you tick the ones you got right? And did you correct the ones where you made mistakes? In this video, we've been looking at French verbs in the present tense. We focused on regular ER verbs, which are the most common types of verbs you encounter in French. We've learned how to conjugate a range of verbs in their full form, I, you, he, she, we, you, they. And we've also learned to apply this to different verbs as well. If you're unsure of any of the bits that we've covered, pause it, rewind it, slow it down if you wish, and then listen to the content again. Thank you for watching.